The Mueller investigation into Russian collusion in the 2016 presidential election has concluded, and it found there was no collusion. There are no more indictments coming, there are no sealed indictments, and no one has been indicted for conspiracy, which would be the charge for collusion. But that news is not welcome by Senator Charles Schumer, the Senate Minority Leader, and House Speaker Representative Nancy Pelosi. Now that Special Counsel Mueller has submitted his report to the Attorney General, it is imperative for Mr. Barr to make the full report public and provide its underlying documentation and findings to Congress, they said in a joint statement. Barr must not give President Trump, his lawyers or his staff any sneak preview of Special Counsel Mueller's findings or evidence, and the White House must not be allowed to interfere in decisions about what parts of those findings or evidence are made public, they said. The American people have a right to the truth. The watchword is transparency, the Democrat duo said. At Speaker Pelosi and Schumer's TMT call for full report to be public. Now that Special Counsel Mueller has submitted his report to the Attorney General, it is imperative for Mr. Barr to make the full report public and provide its underlying documentation and findings to Congress. Heather Cagle, at Heatherscope, March 22, 2019. More, Barr must not give President Trump, his lawyers or his staff any sneak preview of Special Counsel Mueller's findings or evidence, and the White House must not be allowed to interfere in decisions about what parts of those findings or evidence are made public. Heather Cagle, at Heatherscope, March 22, 2019. Final piece from Pelosi and Schumer. The American people have a right to the truth. The watchword is transparency. Heather Cagle, at Heatherscope, March 22, 2019. The Mueller investigation has finally been completed, and the early indications are that it is good for President Donald Trump. The Attorney General William Barr, selected by President Trump and a long-known opponent of the Mueller investigation, says he could give Congress a briefing on it this weekend. Speculation is that, if Attorney General Barr is prepared to give a briefing that quick, is a sign that the report is good for the president, Fox News reported. It is also believed that there are no more indictments coming from the report, which means no one is being indicted on colluding with Russia. Special Counsel Robert Mueller on Friday submitted to Attorney General Bill Barr his long-awaited report on the investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 presidential race and possible collusion with Trump associates. The report was delivered earlier Friday afternoon to the Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein's office, and it was delivered to Barr's office within minutes, a senior DOJ official told Fox News. The White House was notified that the DOJ had received the report around 4:45 p.m., before lawmakers on Capitol Hill were informed. Both Barr and Rosenstein have seen the report, according to a senior DOJ official. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders tweeted following the report's drop. "The next steps are up to Attorney General Barr, and we look forward to the process taking its course," Sanders said. The White House has not received or been briefed on the special counsel's report, she said in her statement on Twitter. "The next steps are up to Attorney General Barr, and we look forward to the process taking its course." The White House has not received or been briefed on the special counsel's report. Sarah Sanders, at PressSec, March 22, 2019. Special Counsel Robert S. Mueller III has concluded his investigation of the Russian interference in the 2016 election and related matters, the letter said. Barr also said that he may be in a position to advise you of the special counsel's principal conclusions as soon as this weekend. Separately, I intend to consult with Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein and Special Counsel Mueller to determine what other information from the report can be released to Congress and the public consistent with law, including the special counsel regulations, and the department's long-standing practices and policies, it continued. If Attorney General William Barr is set to brief Congress on the Mueller report this week, and I imagine it makes President Donald Trump look good. Carmen Sabia, at Carmen Sabia, March 22, 2019. To be clear, the Robert Mueller investigation is over. There will be no more indictments and there was no Trump-Russia collusion. Let that sink in. Jack Posobiec, USA, at Jack Posobiec, March 22, 2019. Mueller sends report on Trump investigation to AG Barr. No more indictments. It's over. https://t.co/etuknhigia, John Cardillo, at John Cardillo, March 22, 2019. Mueller report dropped and shocking. No Russian collusion. No more indictments. At Donald D. Trump Jr. Nor any other member of the Trump family is going to face charges. What's amazing is Democrats who made up this conspiracy theory to excuse their loss will be surprised. Neil M., at Neil10790465, March 22, 2019. Facebook has greatly reduced the distribution of our stories in our readers' newsfeeds and is instead promoting mainstream media sources. When you share to your friends, however, you greatly help distribute our content. Please take a moment and consider sharing this article with your friends and family. Thank you.